What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, we saw a shocking performance and a shocking result last night in Saudi Arabia as former Olympic bronze medalist, former WBC American Heavyweight World Champion, superstar boxer, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder suffered the third loss in his career last night at the hands of former WBO Heavyweight World Champion, New Zealand superstar boxer, Joseph Parker. With that said, the performance and the output of Deontay Wilder was extremely shocking. He's now 43 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw, 42 big wins by way of knockout, 38 years of age, 6'7" with an 83-inch arm reach. Joseph Parker is now 34 wins, 3 losses, no draw, 23 wins by way of knockout. He is 31 years of age, 6'4" with a 76-inch arm reach. And in this performance, in this fight, Deontay Wilder didn't even look like a shell of himself. He just didn't have an output. So many people, they hit me up and they saying, Deontay Wilder was exposed last night by Joseph Parker, Blue. I get so many people DMing me and they saying Deontay Wilder was exposed, okay? Deontay Wilder was exposed last night by Joseph Parker. Deontay Wilder can't box. The same old sentiments we hear day in and day out, right? As it pertains to Deontay Wilder and his career. And so with that said, Deontay Wilder wasn't exposed last night. Now, I got also many people saying Malik Scott was exposed. Malik Scott is Deontay Wilder's trainer. And many people now, Malik Scott was exposed. He can't train, right? And I'm going to tell you this. Malik Scott was not exposed. And Deontay Wilder, contrary to popular belief, he was not exposed. What Deontay Wilder did reveal last night is that he has been inactive for over 2 years and had 1 round of boxing in 2 years. Okay? He's had 1 round of boxing in 2 years since losing to Tyson Fury. And that was the 1 round he had against Robert Helenius. Right? And since then, he's been inactive. Okay? So with that said, was he exposed last night? No. What he is showed that he had no timing. He had his activity level was extremely low. If anything, I would say that he's too content with where he's at in life as far as it pertains to the sport of boxing. I hear people saying Malik Scott was exposed as a trainer. Malik Scott was not exposed as a trainer. Deontay Wilder didn't step on the gas. Malik Scott could teach you all he wants. But if you don't apply it to the actual fight, there's nothing Malik Scott can do. Deontay Wilder did not let his hands go. So I don't know and I don't understand how people are saying Deontay Wilder was exposed last night when he wasn't active. When Deontay Wilder fought against Tyson Fury, when Deontay Wilder fought against Luis King Kong Ortiz, and these types of fights, Deontay Wilder let his hands go. Okay? He let his hands go. In this fight with Joseph Parker last night, he did not let his hands go. He didn't throw a jab. When he fought Luis Ortiz, he threw a jab. Right? He threw punches that allowed him to even begin to get countered in the fight. Right? Last night, he threw no punches. Last night, he circled the ring left to right, and that was it. Plain and simple. He wasn't active for him to be exposed. Okay? Again, let me say this again. He wasn't active in the fight to be exposed. Now, at times, did he look sloppy? Absolutely. And again, like I said, that has a lot to do with timing. Okay? Inactivity. He had no timing, right? He had, it seemed to me he had no confidence in letting his right hand go. Okay? And he was inactive, right? In the fight. I'm not talking about just inactive as not fighting overall, but in the fight itself, he wasn't active. He was circling the ring left to right without a rhyme or reason. That's simply what he did. So for him to be exposed, he would have had to do something to be countered, to be offset, to be exposed. He wasn't countered. He wasn't offset. It had to go off, and I don't like to do this because it's going to come off as discrediting Joseph Parker. I'm not discrediting Joseph Parker at all whatsoever. Okay? I'm not discrediting Joseph Parker at all whatsoever. I am going to tell you that Joseph Parker kept his distance in the fight. And he had a good game plan. Deontay Wilder didn't make any adjustments. But he can't make adjustments if you don't let your hands go to begin with. Right? In order for you to make adjustments, you got to let your hands go. He never let his hands go. He never let... To say he got exposed means that his jab wasn't working. His right hand wasn't working. His combinations wasn't working. He had no defense. You can't say his jab wasn't working because he didn't throw no jabs. You can't say his right hand wasn't working because he didn't throw them. And then when he did, his timing was off, his distance was off, and he was sloppy with it. Joseph Parker didn't do anything special. No discrediting, no disrespect to Joseph Parker. He didn't do anything special because how could he do something special when Deontay Wilder didn't allow him to do anything special because he didn't let his hands go? He did not let the right hand go until he absolutely had no choice because he knew he was down on the cards. It was crunch time, and he was throwing the right hand. And Joseph Parker, at that point in time, he knew it was coming. And Joseph Parker, to his credit, stayed aggressive. Now, did Joseph Parker have a good round when he landed those overhand right hands a couple of times and seemed to have hurt and wobbled Deontay Wilder? Yes. That's not the first time we saw that. We saw Luis Ortiz do that. Obviously, we saw Tyson Fury do it. We saw him at times with Arthur Spilka have that situation. So we've seen that before. But he has the ultimate equalizer, the ultimate eraser. But he has to throw the ultimate eraser. Last night, he didn't throw anything. He was just simply inactive. And again, like I said, it wasn't anything Joseph Parker did because from the opening bell, he was just circling the ring left to right, and never got settled in. So you can't say, well, it was what Joseph Parker did because Joseph Parker wasn't doing anything. Deontay Wilder wasn't cooperating for Joseph Parker to do something. Plain and simple. Now, again, Joseph Parker clipped him with those 2 or 3 big overhand rights, but that was Joseph Parker throwing caution in the wind. He threw the overhand right. Deontay Wilder was backing straight up. He got clipped with it, period, and tried to pivot out and got clipped with it. But you can't say he got exposed when he didn't throw any punches to get exposed. He has to be active to get exposed. He wasn't active at all whatsoever. He didn't let his hands go. And as he said afterwards, he don't know what happened. I don't know what happened either. I'm not accustomed to seeing Deontay Wilder look like that in the ring. He wasn't aggressive. He didn't stand his ground. He didn't use his jab. Now, typically, when he fights guys that are shorter than him, he uses the jab. When he fought Dominic Brazil, he lined him up with the jab, the feint, come behind it with the right hand. He did none of that. When he dropped Tyson Fury, he did none of that last night. Absolutely none of that. So to say he was exposed is ridiculous in my opinion, because you have to do something. You have to be nullified. From the opening bell, he was just circling the ring. He wasn't letting his hands go from the very beginning to be exposed. And when it came to desperate times and desperate situations, well, he was predictable with the 1-2. So Joseph Parker was able to slip it. Plain and simple. So I know Deontay Wilder afterwards said he felt like he'd done enough to win the fight. In my opinion, he didn't do anything to win the fight. He wasn't active. He wasn't aggressive. He was content in the ring. He didn't show that hunger, that dog, that grit, that mean streak. He didn't show that. And again, maybe that's because he's content in other areas with his domestic life. Period. So let's see what happens moving forward. But congratulations and shouts out to Joseph Parker for getting the victory, and also shouts out to Anthony Joshua for getting the victory. And that's all I got for y'all, man. I will say this. He cannot go into a fight with... I don't want to see Deontay Wilder fight Anthony Joshua right now. Don't want to see that. I want to see Deontay Wilder get back in the win column. Get his feet back under him. Get another fight or two under his wing. Get in a rhythm. Get in a groove. That version of Deontay Wilder last night will not beat Anthony Joshua at all. So, and the excitement and the intrigue of that fight, that version of Deontay Wilder doesn't bring it either. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. That's all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.